Okay, so I want to do this video because I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube with people just irate and going on about how much the hitch sucks on a Ford, and it's because they don't understand how to use it. And so there's been multiple people that have been putting out videos on this, like right to the very top. Even TFL has done videos on this about how they wish Ford did a better job with their hitch, how their tow chain is just impossible to hook up, or the trailer chain, the trailer chains. So anyway, it's a misunderstanding about how this system works. Ford spent a lot of time. These guys, just like everybody else, they don't build these trailer hitches. They buy them from somebody. So they pay a certain amount of money for a certain quality of hitch, and you can get the expensive ones or the cheaper ones. And they wanted certain safety features in there. So when they're doing these hitches, they're tucked underneath. Like people say, well, I wish that the chains were way out here in the back so that you didn't have to bend down and look underneath to hook them up. Well, the reason that they're there is so that if the ball comes unhooked and the beaver tail of the trailer falls off the ball, doesn't come down on top of that hook and bend it and pull it out of the eyelet, right? So they have that set up. They're pushed underneath there for a reason. That's safety, so that they don't get knocked off. And they're designed the way that they're designed for a reason. So, there's been people doing videos about changing out the hooks on your chains, about modifying the chains, about modifying the loops and putting, those screwed in, chain links so that you can hook to those instead, or putting on a clevis or a shackle, that would just hang there and jingle and jangle and be just horrible to live with when you're not hooked to a chain. So not just that, it reduces the safety feature of the hitch. It's designed in this way, and those chains are designed to be a certain length on purpose. So anyway, this just kind of is a little video about how to do it. And when you see it, like I kind of made it sound, like it's a little bit silly. But anyway, when you watch it, you'll understand. So anyway, this is just kind of the trailer. This is just, I backed up to the trailer here to just use it as a view. This is just you can see here, that's 4,550 pounds or something like that. Payload, it's a 7,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating for the trailer. So it's got two 3,500 pound axles. Okay, so anyway, that just as an idea, this is a 7,000 pound trailer. If you had a 10,000 pound trailer, the chains and stuff would pretty much be the same. So, but anyway, any big trailer, these are what you're going to get on them for chains, and this is going to be, a demonstration of how you work them. Now think of what kid's toy this reminds you of. Anyway, this has been much talked about. This is the Ford hitch, and everybody says they're horrible, right? And so when you're hauling a trailer like this, that's the hook, right? Now, when you go to hook that up, it's hard, right? It doesn't fit. But it's like that on purpose so that it won't twist out. So you take the thing, you put it in. It's as simple as that. Everybody complains about this. This is just so simple, right? If this thing ever breaks on a Ford truck, that hook still won't come out because now it hangs like that. I don't know if I got that. See how easy that is? Boom, 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 and it's done. And this is, if the chain's pulling, it's like that. And you see how that that hook won't go up like that. It also won't go down like that, and it won't come out like that. So that right there, that's why Ford does that, and nobody else does it. And that's what makes the Ford hitch safer than everybody else's. But it's also what inexperienced people complain about, is because when you're hauling a big trailer like that, if you don't know what you're doing when you're hooking it up, it's going to take you a long time. So did that make anybody else think of this? You know, kids can figure this stuff out if you give them enough time. You know, everybody else needs a hand. Anyway, here's a little bonus. Now, let's see if we can get that to... So you see that? You see that yellow, that red, yellow, green line? How straight that is. Now look at my side mirror. And you can see that's exactly the line that's going to take. That's how much I'm going to miss that trailer by when I'm backing out. That's amazing. Really, you know, I sound like an old man saying that, but what a great system. And this is the base system, right, from 4 years ago.